Police brutality in Albuquerque, prepared for the City Council of Albuquerque. As the Albuquerque City Council, you all know that the Albuquerque Police Department, or APD, has become infamous in recent years for the high amount of deadly force that has been exhibited by the police force itself. In 2014, the Department of Justice published a report on their findings about the culture and behavior of the Albuquerque Police Department, wherein they announced that they have reasonable cause to believe that the APD engages in a pattern or practice of use of excessive force. The Rolling Stone magazine and the New Yorker have published articles regarding police brutality in Albuquerque, which has brought the department to national attention. After the rash of unwarranted fatalities at the hands of Albuquerque police officers, there have been public protests and a huge negative backlash against the police department. This is an issue that has been widespread over the nation, and the relationship between the citizens of Albuquerque and the police department has suffered. The amount of taxpayer money that has been paid out to the bereaved loved ones of those who have been shot has become a source for public outcry. In the recent trial of Kenneth Ellis III, a man who was wrongly shot by an officer, Ellis's family was awarded $10 million, and other families settled for close to $5 million. Many citizens believe it is wrong that they should have to pay for a police officer's involvement in a wrongful death, and have thus lost faith in the department. In order to assuage public outcry, we have suggested options that will be beneficial to the public as well as the department itself. We recommend that the police department upgrade their current model of body camera to something that is more durable. The APD has struggled in the past with reports of faulty body cameras losing footage during deadly situations involving officers. The city of Albuquerque should be assured that the department is serious about monitoring officer behavior. Since the department employs close to 1,000 people, the department should buy 800 to 1,000 of these new tougher and tamper-proof body cameras. There is also a need for a comprehensive course that covers strategy and tactics on how to deal with a hostile scenario. Officers need to be better trained on how to handle these situations without immediately resorting to violent or aggressive behavior. This is incredibly important to show the public that their outcry about officer behavior is directly being acknowledged by the APD, and that the city has considered a variety of solutions in response. There are instructors that are available for hire for this type of training. This course should be made mandatory for every officer to achieve maximum effectiveness. Applicants for the department should be interviewed and tested on their mental and physical health several times before they are offered a position on the force. Their past behavior on a prior force or in police academy should be intensely scrutinized. This will account for any red flags that may arise about any past aggressive or dangerous behavior. A professional or veteran police officer should be set aside to interview and test these potential employees' ability and knowledge. A psychologist should also be on staff to evaluate their mental health. This comprehensive hiring process will weed out any potential applicants who are prone to brutal or hostile behavior. This is integral to improving the department's image in the future. The City Council of Albuquerque should hire an outside firm to perform a yearly internal review on the department. This report will examine whether incidents of excessive force have risen or fallen. After the review is released, any anomalous or negative findings should be promptly considered and then dealt with by the department and the city. So, to break down the budget, 1,000 body cameras will cost the department $1 million. According to a body camera manufacturer, Police One, high-end models like these should last for several years before replacement or repair is required. The yearly scenario training exercises and accessories that are necessary for this training will cost $300,000 a year. The addition of 2 instructors to conduct these exercises will cost $200,000, which factors out to a salary of $100,000 per instructor. Salaries for psychologists and man-hours spent on hiring new applicants is projected to cost the department $150,000 over the course of a year. The department review contract with an outside firm should cost $500,000. This, of course, depends on contract negotiations and the length of the contract. Since this proposal is meant to be enacted over 5 years, the initial amount needed to start up is $2.15 million. Over the next 5 years, salaries and replacement items should cost the department an additional $2.6 million, or $650,000 a year. In the end, the total budget needed is $4.75 million. The benefits of this proposal will directly impact the city and department. Officers who are trained better will react logically to potentially dangerous scenarios. These officers, who have learned to act with integrity and confidence in their decisions, will revitalize the department's reputation. It is essential that the citizens of Albuquerque can respect and trust their local police department. The current behavior of Albuquerque police officers has reflected poorly on the city and has at times enraged the public. The items within this proposal are the necessary first steps to mend the rift that has appeared. Once the department and city focus on retroactively improving its officers' behavior and technology, the department will no longer cause unwarranted deaths or waste taxpayers' money. The positive effects of this proposal will impact every upstanding citizen and police officer within Albuquerque.